Hello YouTube. Um, this is me. Today I don't have any pseudonames or anything. I'm just as I am. Uh, and I'm responding to a video, white men versus black men. I'm glad that you actually threw out an invitation to do so. I really wanted to as soon as I saw the title, but at the end of the video, you gave an open invitation to a response video. I'm going to try to speak with proper etiquette and use proper diction so that everything I say could be understood. And I'm also going to try to be pretty brief. So I will refrain from jargon and just get my point across. I want to say this, um, and I don't see the audio meter being pretty loud. Let me turn my microphone up. I want to make sure that I'm heard. Um, Sorry, I know you can hear that clicking. Just want you to be able to hear me. It's a little better. Um, Basically, I want to start off by saying that I think that you are a beautiful black sister. I love my dark skinned black sisters. And for those who listen to rap and have heard this particular lyric or phrase in a song, as a black man should have stood up and said something. But I just want to say this for in the defense of the real black men like myself. I am a musician. I'm a producer, um, and I produce various genres. Um, Hand music. That's kind of a promo there. But anyway, I'll go on to say this: I don't listen to rap. I don't, so I have no idea what song you would even be referring to. Excuse me. I just don't listen to it for multiple reasons, but one of the main reasons is because when I look at rap, I see our black men uh, distorting the image of the real black man. Uh, Pants hanging down to your knees, just kind of defiling your temple with all the tattoos all over your body. Really not my thing. I'm not one of those guys that's just uh, I'm all Christianized and things like that, and I just demise and look down on people who have tattoos and all that stuff. It's just not my thing. I just kind of think more of my particular temple than that. And the image of the black man, the kingship, the ruler that we were, is nowhere in the image that is displayed or exhibited in our rap hip hop music. Um, so, moving on from that, before I piss somebody off, um, the one thing that I want to elaborate on and be very brief with is the fact that you said you seen some white guys post videos and talking about um, how wrong Lil Wayne was and things like that. And as soon as you started talking about that, I'll be honest, there was something that comes to my mind immediately. Um, and I'm going to share this story, which is very familiar. It's a Bible passage, and I'm not going to preach to you. I'm not that kind of guy, I promise. I'm just a regular guy that's pro truth. Um, but Genesis third chapter, I believe, um, the serpent. I think the chapter might actually start off saying the serpent being the most subtle beast of the field, something of that nature. Um, you see, I believe that in every deception that it starts with some simple truth, and you take that simple truth and you place it in the center, and then you cloud that simple truth with polluted falsehood, things that aren't real, but you base it and attach it to that simple truth, so it creates the illusion to be received and accepted because of the simple truth that it started with. You see, the serpent told Eve that she could bite of this and she would not surely die. She wouldn't surely die. She would be like God and be able to determine good and evil. He didn't lie to her. That's exactly what happened. She didn't die. Surely die. Her body expired and she died from the earth, but she did not die from biting the fruit. Uh, and the point I'm trying to make here is that I'm very leery of white men who overly give women, black women, compliments and try to console them, because the serpent is the actual nature of the white man. Now, there's a whole nother belief and doctrine that I have with that. I won't get into that because it would be very offensive to Aryan white race. Uh, but I have studied it and proven it to be true. And if you would like to know, just shoot me an inbox or something like that, and we'll get into that on maybe some video chat or some notes or something, whatever you prefer. But anyway, um, I'm leery of white men who have these type of desires, because there's always a very polluted motive somewhere. Um, and I want to say for the majority. You may very well find a white guy that just really wants to tell you that you're beautiful and mean it. That's possible. It's just not very likely, you know. And so I'm here as a spokesperson, if I may. I just want to be a spokesperson for the real black man, to say that if he is degrading the dark complected black woman, he is wrong, because she is the mother of the earth. Okay, she is the original. Um, she is the real McCoy, uh, and all else comes from her. I won't even go science. I just won't do it right here in this video, because I know there's going to be some white guys attached to this, and I mean, I'm not trying to piss you guys off, but anyway, um, but I said, my beautiful black sister, he was wrong. I haven't heard the song. I don't know it in detail. I didn't even go listen to it after I looked at your video. I'm just going to tell you it's wrong. It's wrong. You are a beautiful black sister, you especially. And I'm not saying that in favor of this video. I really mean that. You are what I would consider to be a beautiful black sister. Um, and you don't need approval. And that's been our mentality. Um, it just was incepted into us somewhere along the line that we feel like it's an approval thing. Because a white person done it, that means that, oh, it's a little different. I don't trust the motive. I personally don't trust the motive. Um, I'll share this with you. Um, and yeah, I'll share this with you. And then I'm out of here, man. I learned my lesson. I was hanging out with a friend, and um, we were looking at porn. There's no homo or nothing like that. It just so happened to be something that we were doing just because. Um, I know that's bad, but I'm saying it so I can prove this point. We weren't looking at it to get off or anything, or nothing like that. But anyway, just browsing porn or whatever, and I don't remember what he was actually looking for, but he ran up on this particular uh, video that was this white guy behind the camera, of course, and he has the camera zoomed in on this black girl, and of course she's getting ready to get naked or whatever, so that whatever's fixing to go down is going to go down. And I'm listening to how he's talking to her. He's like, "Yeah, um, yeah, you ever gagged on some big white cock, bitch? You know, well, you getting ready to throw up some of that soul food." And so I was like, "Okay, is this for real? Am I dreaming?" And so It's like he said, "You want to do anything else with your life? You just wanted to be a dumb black whore, huh?" And she's playing. I know it's money. I know it's role play and whatever, but she is just going along with this. And out of the blue, out of the side of the camera, as the white guy comes and he hawks a loogie and spits on the black girl. Okay, and then he slaps her. It's like he says, "Get on your knees, bitch." And excuse my language, but I'm just trying to be as verbatim as possible. And so he grabs the back of her head, and okay, I don't have to go into detail because it's actually angering me to talk about it now. And they have a series of these videos. The same guys never show their face though. Just show the black girl face. Show the black girl get dogged out by this white guy. You know, and she, he's like abusing her literally. She's throwing up and everything. And that taught me something. That's the nature of these people. Now you may find a sick video when a black guy is doing something like that, but it's not going to be. I mean, that's just different, and maybe it's the feel I got from the video from watching it. But I'm gonna be done here. The point I'm making is I just wanted to be a spokesperson uh, for the real black man, the real man, period, and to tell you that hey, we think that you are beautiful, and we love our beautiful black sisters, the dark complected ones and the light complected ones, and we will defend our sisters. But it takes things like what you did to just let us know, because without this video, I would have never known even of the lyric. I still don't know the lyric, but I wouldn't have known that this was something that actually happened. So, if I may, I would like to be their voice. I would like to apologize on behalf of the brother, and just keep our unity, and hopefully we can bring back the real image of the black man and the black woman, and so that it can be understood throughout the world. That's my words. I'm pretty much done here, and hopefully it could be heartfelt and receiving. And hey, I look to hear back from you. Okay, so until then, happy life, stay happy. You only live twice. Peace.